And this is where I'm going to bring Darcy up because this is kind of her pet project that she's heading up for us.
It's her passion.
It's her
she
passion.
Has to share
yes.
with you because she did with us.
If there's not enough koozies, let me know. But you'll see there's a save the date on there for April 8th, 2011. So we kind of have an exciting event coming up in April of next year, and we'll let Darcy talk about it.
Well, throw me in the deep end. Okay, this is going to be very much like Alamo Heights night, but we had to have one here in Leon Springs. So instead of us going downtown and fighting the crowds and all of that, we are going to start our very own. April 8th will be the very first one that we're going to put together and get with the vendors here at Leon Springs. We're going to work with the elementary schools and high schools to do a little parade to kick it off with the band, the cheerleaders, the little kiddos. And we're going to do it, we're hopefully going to do it behind the Rudy's Island of stores, that little street behind there. Old Fredericksburg Road, thank you very much. And going to have the beads and the medals and basically just a cookie cutter of Alamo Heights, but Leon Springs night. So save the date. We've got applications and all that kind of stuff if you want to be a vendor or sponsor it. We're going to have live music,
lots of food and beverages.
Lots of food and beverages. No crafts, nothing like that. Just basically the food and music and beverages.
Big giant street party.
Yep.
And we're hoping this year it won't be an official fiesta event because you have to kind of prove yourself. But Nieves, who actually works for David over at Preferred, has some friends on the board for Fiesta, and he told us if we can prove that it's a big success, he'll easily put his stamp of approval and make it an official Fiesta event, so that we can start having something out here, so that we don't all have to drive downtown for any of the Fiesta things. We can do something here local, promote the local community, promote the local businesses, and get Leon Springs on the map. Instead of just being part of San Antonio, we'll actually get people to recognize Leon Springs.
Might there be an opportunity for the Rotary Club to have a booth at this event?
Yes, the Rotary Club could certainly have that opportunity. At least for as long as I'm involved. Yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to this. It's a lot of work going into it. Darcy has done great. She's been meeting with the guy who's been in charge of the Alamo Heights night for the last 20 years. And they pretty much shared everything with us so that we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. To try to make this a fun event. And it is going to be a fundraiser, and the money raised from that will go right back into the community. That's our plan. That's everything we do goes right back into the community here locally, and it'll hopefully increase the number of scholarships we can give to local high school students. Yeah.
What is the entertainment venues going on at the tamale factory on some nights?
I don't know how they're getting some of those vendors, but I know they've got some. Mikasa does one just about every week, one or two. They've got Clint Black coming August 14th. So
Yeah, Clint Black's will be there.
they try to get a big name person at least once a quarter, and Clint Black is their next. It is outdoor. They bring in a stage. They bring in this whole trailer of porta potties and set up like their own little booths. Like there's a tamale booth, there's a nacho booth, there's all sorts of stuff. Yeah, they're members of LSBA, so we help promote their stuff as well. Any other questions or anything?
Just a few more things. As we're talking about numbers and this, the Leon Springs night obviously is going to be a big fundraiser for us. So it'll give us a lot more leeway to do different things. But just to kind of tell y'all where we're at. Like I said, we started in 2006. We're going into our 5th year now. And I looked just this morning because I was curious. Our membership continues to grow, which is wonderful. We get people that kind of, you may see a new business coming up, and it's great when they hear about us and they want to join and be involved. But then there's a lot of home-based businesses, people that you would never hear of in any other way, but they step up and they want to be involved with our organization. But right now we have 91 current active members, which is significant because we started with a small group of maybe a half dozen people. And it grew slowly over the past, or in the early years, but the past few years we've really reached out to a lot of people. And our contact list of associates, people that aren't actively paid members and that we may not see on a regular basis, is over 350 right now. So it's really grown and it's significant. And all these contact names are on our website. We've got a very extensive website with a lot of information about our association, but also about our members.
Thank you for coming and giving us the lowdown on the Leon Springs Business Association. This year, what we're doing in lieu of speaker gifts that are pen or pencils or things like that, we are making a donation in honor of the speaker to a school. One of the schools, Darcy's getting us a list of schools in the north side and northeast independent school district, of a delightful little book called Andy and Elmer's Apple Dumpling Adventure. It tells the story of a couple of young men who go out and through a Rotary influence decide to put together a service project and raise money for Rotary Club. So therefore we are donating this for the book. So it will help both literacy and also to spread the word of Rotary throughout the district. So we'll be donating it, but it's going to have it from the Leon Springs Business Association.
Thank
so
you.
Thank you very much.